Howdy, it's Kobe Bryant here. Um, so this is a tune that I've spent a lot of gold on, and I've mentioned it in my previous video that I'm gonna make a video about my Twink. Um, Twinking has changed a lot in Legion. It used to be level 19, 24. You do the PvP brackets. Well, in Legion, you can be level 101 and go into and scale up your eye level with BOEs off the auction house, and you can make eye level really high. Well, I've kind of taken it to an extreme. I really don't want to say how much gold I've spent on this character. I can't even sum up how much I have, but in the long run, it's worth it to me. I still use it to farm. So, um, so this is what my boomkin looks like. I use the I guess heirloom weapon. At least it used to be. I don't know if it is anymore. It used to be the agility weapon that you use for pretty sure it was feral druids. Yeah, it was a two-handed mace. But I just use it because, you never see it and I like being different. But oh, don't mind this stuff. This is just mats that I've gathered. But yeah, so let's look at my gear. Yeah, so I'm level 101 and I'm 835. I'm 836 because I have something in my bags that's higher, but I can't use it. Um, so yeah, pretty much the build I'm trying to go for. I'm trying to go for leech on every single piece of gear, which is going to be expensive because with leech it makes the price go up like another 20, 30k. And so my goal is to have every piece of gear with at least leech. I don't care how much gold it takes because I'm just gonna farm gold and make gold anyway. So why not have fun with it and make like a really really good farming class. Later I'll be showing some of the farming routes and the spots that I farm with that I think really abuse the part of being a twink. It makes it super super easy and very very profitable compared to other classes. And so yeah, so let's go through my gear. And there's another thing with twinking. Some pieces of gear or some slots, there's no leather or your armor type, so you have to go down a level. Cloth is probably the hardest class to BOA or to twink, sorry, because there isn't all the slots full. So you're not going to be the strongest, but I think leather is perfect because what you don't have in leather, you have in cloth, and it fits it perfect. But so I have a cloth helm. It's 845, but it's equipped at 101, or I can equip it at 101 so I can wear it, and has leech. And then a neck, I got one with a gem socket. I didn't want speed, but that was the best one on the auction house that I've seen that had speed. It didn't have leech, so I grabbed it because I needed it. Um, my shoulders are only 850. Uh, and these numbers that you see, the auction, 19.99.9, whatever, almost 20k. That's nothing compared to what they normally go for. That's just the average mean to them. They normally go for 40, 50, 60. I really don't want to say, but this chest I spent, I think, 90k on. There's another piece that I spent a lot of gold on. I want to say it was maybe my belt. It might have been my belt. I think I spent like 120k on it because it had leech. But I made that goal back in a few days, so it doesn't really matter to me. Um, so yeah, my cloak. I have a thing on my notepad on what pieces I check every day to see if there's pieces with leech, because leech is what makes this twinking so much, so good, because you do so much damage. So, okay, I'll break it down. So, you're level 101, but you're scaling, your mobs don't scale to your item level, they scale to your level. So all the mobs I'm killing are mobs that you should be able to kill at 101 with a normal item level. Well, my item level is 835. So I'm at a 110 item level. So the damage I do is crazy. It's like you doing damage on a level 90 tune at level 100. It's retarded. It's super strong. That's why I think it's so much fun. There's another piece of gear that has leech. Um, Gloves have to be cloth because there's no leather gloves or belt. There's leather pants, but today I made these puppies. Best in slot for leather. Yeah, I've gone into this much looking. Best in slot for cloth or for leather Twinks were these from Mop, the Jungle Assassin's foot pads. They were selling for like 120K. I got these for I think 75 or 80K. Um, but if you wanted the highest item level boots, you had to get these. And if you really want them, you really wanted the high ones, you had to get the Warforged ones. The Warforged ones started at 730, and if you use the upgrade levels, you can go to 740, and that was the highest piece of boots you could get at level 101. Period. Well, with 7.2 dropping, I crafted legendary 940 boots that can be equipped at level 101, and I put gems in it. I spent a lot of time on it. I just got done farming for hour and a half, 2 hours to get the last 30 or so bloods that I needed to make this. And I have a video of part of that quest where you have to get leather pieces. I have a part of that, and if you check my videos, I have one. But yeah, let's keep going. My ring, it just says hey, and I try to go for haste too. This one I only picked up because I had leech. And then my trinkets, this one I use a lot. This one I only bought it because of the proc. It increases crit chance by 13%. If there's a better trinket, I will try and find it. But as of right now, these are what I'm rocking with. And then here, I'm at 13 traits, which I think is pretty high for not having any AK knowledge whatsoever. It's not even on my thing. So, and I'm trying to get to here. I mean, that's highly unlikely. I mean, I only have 2600 and my next upgrade is 6840. And I'm only getting like 35 AP per dungeon, and I think the highest token I can get is 100. So, yeah, it's going to take a while for me to get to where I want to go, but I mean, I'm going to keep playing this tune. This tune's fun. This is what I like about twinking is, I could just have fun with this. Trying to think of what else there is to talk about. So pretty much I'm gonna make a couple farm videos. I didn't figure out these spots. Normally what I do is I read or I find out about a farming spot and I try to perfect it. Not perfect it, sorry. Try to make it the best for me, because I like farming in rotations and farming the same spot. I could do it for hours and hours and hours. If I set myself to a goal, I can push myself to go as long as I want to. But I'm gonna make a video about it. It's a pretty common spot, but with twinking, it takes it to a whole nother level, makes it super easy. I'm gonna make some instance farming guides where you don't have to worry about competition, because with this other spot that I farm, I have to worry about competition. Not a lot because I'm kind of a low pop server, but sometimes I have run into competition and they use server hop and they'll farm this one spot and it really brings down my profit. It takes a little, it takes about, decent chunk out of what I make. But yeah, I thought about making another class, but I can't really think of anything that could top the Boomkin. The only other thing I could see that would be even close would be a Blood DK or a Frost DK, because they have really good self heals and really good AoE, and that's the whole thing too, is to have good AoE so that the damage you do comes back to healing. But yeah, I'll be trying to perfect this class or perfect this twink and get more leech, more item levels, and just try to bring it up as high as I can, just for fun. Um, but yeah, so I don't know if I'm the first 101 to equip these, because I don't think people really see the point of equipping a legendary that you crafted on a tune that's not max level, that can't do max level content. But I have fun with it, so I'm just gonna keep doing what I want to do. Um, but yeah, that's all I have for right now. Um, so yeah, this is Gobi Bryant, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.